Hold my light, lead me back to life, back when I was a child. Take me to the brighter side, though my heart frozen in ice. Breathe and I can't cry, can't find a better life. Take me to a softer side, back when I wasn't left behind. Take me home, don't leave me alone. Take me back to home, show me the way back to my soul. To the brighter side, though my heart frozen in ice. Take me where I can sleep, free from all the sheep. Lay me down and force me to weep. I just want my mind free. Take me home, don't leave me alone. Take me back to home, show me the way back to my soul. From dusk till dawn, he's on the screen. DeejTheSqueej, he rules the scene. With thumbs of thunder, skill so keen. It's like he's a calculating machine.
With every stream, he sets the pace. Do a buck a mid-eye, look at that face. He leaves his rivals in disgrace. Above the rest, Deej lights the night with joy and laughter shining bright. A stream so cool, it feels just right. In pixels glow, he'll take flight. Set tight, he gains away. No bots can mess up the chat display. The squeegees erupt, hooray, hooray. A legend born with a big brain play. Solo questing from sea to sand, he conquers all with steady hands. In digital realms, a magic land, Deej is king just as he planned. So drop that follow, join the ride. In DeejTheSqueej you can confide. Emotes will dance, fun won't subside. With every stream we feel alive. That follow, join the ride. In DeejTheSqueej you can confide. Emotes will dance, fun won't subside. With every stream we feel alive.
What up, Liz? And Stinkfist? And maybe Goater? You still here, Goater? Last stream for Lost in Random, not last. Last stream for Lost in Random, The Eternal Die. I did beat the boss earlier today off stream. So, I'm gonna try to replicate that. So after you beat the boss the first time, you can effectively make the game harder, and I'll show you once we get in the game, but I'm not gonna do that. I want to at least, you know, get some sort of I want to get a run complete on stream, so I'm not going to be adding any like modifiers or anything like that. So But I've been enjoying this game. I will say I've enjoyed it the more I've played it. In the beginning, I was like, oh, this is kind of a simple action roguelite, and it still kind of is. But, yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's just, it's pretty short for an action roguelite, I must say. But I mean, that doesn't take away from how fun it is. I mean, it's fun. I do like the whole like relic system and like how you've got the little board and you got to put the pieces in and match the colors to get your upgrades and stuff like that. I thought that was a really cool idea. I mean, if you like action roguelites, it's an absolute must play. I mean, it's way more than solid. Just wish there was a bit more, I guess. Or, I mean, if you've played Lost in Random, it's a must play. Okay, Goater, have fun fishing, dude. Later on. And wouldn't you know it? Forgot my saucer, but it's okay. Don't need it. So, let's see. Let's see if I can replicate a win here. Otherwise, I'm gonna have people be like, "Oh, yeah, sure, dude. Oh, you didn't beat it." No, Liz. No, Liz, you're wrong. I had to get a water. Because I forgot one of those as well. So, I ended up beating the final boss. I was using the ranged weapon, the bow and arrow. And I was essentially doing a crit slash poison build. But I think this time I'm going to...
By the loom, exquisite.
I'm going to use the bow again, but I'm going to use...
Friends!
I'll show you. I'm going to use this enhancement. It's basically going to be a weak build. Replaces the charge attack with a seeking Ghost that inflicts weak. It increases the speed and precision of the Ghast. Increases the duration of the Ghast. So I've never actually used this, but I have it unlocked. I was actually using the default bow and arrow whenever I beat it earlier today. Which basically, it appears to just have, like, it's just normal bow and arrow, increased damage, and increases the number of ricochets, like, so it'll bounce off the wall. This is just a... I guess it's going to be a Ghost that inflicts weak. So we will be leaning into the weak build stuff. So yeah, that's the plan.
A bold choice.
It's kind of funny because I don't normally like ranged weapons in these kinds of games. I mean, it's not that I don't like them, it's just that I much prefer melee, being up and close, and just slash, 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 you know, doing combos and whatnot. But ranged weapons in action roguelites in general make them a little bit easier. Because a lot of times, the AI will only really aggro you if you're within a certain distance. And in a lot of action roguelites, if you stay out of that distance, you can just sit there and just like ping, 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 and they just... This game does a pretty good job of you not really letting you do that. I think due in part because of the cameras so close. So there's, I mean, there's only so far you can see on the screen. So for you to be able to even see an enemy on the screen, you have to be fairly close. Not like right on top of it, but close enough to where it's probably going to aggro you. But here's the thing that I was talking about, the Sigils of Misfortune, where you can, after you beat the game, you can go to like level 1 or the first sigil or whatever you want to call it. So if I were to activate this, it says activating the first sigil of Misfortune makes Mare, which is the final boss, and his higher servants, which are the bosses that come before him in the previous levels, more difficult to defeat. Additionally, the Doublés will employ new battle tactics. So the Doublés are it's the level 1 boss. So basically, it's just like a blanket. They're going to be harder, which probably just means they're going to have more HP for the most part, except for the Doublés. But we're just going to stay on the standard. Maybe if I can do like a quick... If I can go through completely on this run and beat the final boss, and maybe I'll up it, but... I'm not a big dice thrower.
Betting on a second win, fool.
Or die thrower. But I did unlock something here in my blessings. Where is it at? Right here. While Fortune, he is our die who follows us around. While Fortune is thrown, the damage of weapon and card attacks is increased by 5%. So basically, I think what I'm going to be doing now is at the beginning of every fight, I'm just going to throw him off into the corner. And he's just going to sit there, and I'll just have 5% weapon and card attack increase. Seems like a good idea. That's why I unlocked that. We'll see how it goes. Orb of Voids. Well, that's... Okay, that's a pretty good... Wait, have we had this one? Spawns a creeping orb that explodes and inflicts weak. That's pretty good with our build that we're trying to go with the weak. And no, looks like I have not had this one before. Hopefully it's good. That's a pretty good roll right off the bat. Oh, it is pretty good. Looks like it explodes pretty far. Oh, there's the Ghost. It should be heat-seeking. It is a bit slow, but seems to be pretty powerful. And then, of course, we have the, you know, just the quick attacks that we can also do with the bow. So maybe get the Ghost in there. That was dumb. And then once the weak hits him, get in there with the quick attacks. Maybe that's the play. Okay. Oh, and I totally forgot to throw the die out, like I said I was going to. Imagine that. Okay. Carrying Fortune grant? No. Dice throw attack spawn 1 seeking icicles? No. Chill? No. I don't really want any of these. I should probably take one, considering it's like the first one, just to get something on the board, but I really don't want these. So I'm going to take the gold. Man, that... when it explodes with that weak explosion, My card attack? It's freaking huge. I mean, it goes throughout the entire room. That's pretty insane. So we can basically just make every enemy in the entire room have weak. Pretty sick.
A person's misery and sorrow.
Just bottleneck them. That seems to be working pretty good. Just bottleneck them right here in between the traps because they're not stepping on the traps. Let's go. Man, I really don't want to put one of these in the center. Actually, that might work out better. I'm not sure. But let's go amber for the card boost. Amber is the color of your energy. There we go. So this will be the first time I've had a pearl in the center to start the game instead of a relic. Is that what they call them? Relics? Oh, here's a relic coffer. So this is something I discovered earlier too, is that there are corrupted relics. And they basically offer you like a good thing and a bad thing. So for instance, increases all damage dealt to chilled foes by 30%. Inflicting chill on foes has a 10% risk of also inflicting Alexandra. We don't want that. Reduces all damage taken by 50%, but greatly slows running in combat. I wish I could test that. Excuse me. Good evening, John. How are you doing tonight? I wish I could test how slow I'm going to be. Reduces all damage taken by 50%. That's pretty huge. All damage dealt to higher servants is increased by 40%, as is all damage taken from everything else. So this is one of the ones that I had earlier, I believe, whenever I completed a run. I think I'm going to go with it again. So basically, we're going to do 40% more damage to bosses, but everything else in the game is going to do 40% more damage to us. I'm doing well, John. Doing well. Hot, but doing well. Yeah, I think I'm just going to run this again. And you have to choose one of those? No, you can take coins. Or just... Could you take coins? I didn't even see it. But, I mean, you could choose to not interact with it if you couldn't take coins.
Come here.
Oh. You bastard. Oh. Well, I just got an achievement for throwing Fortune into a pit. His scream sounded like Yoshi. Like... I know that was a horrible Yoshi, but... That's what it reminded me of.
Coins. Oh, a lesser servant. Thank you for the variation, Mayor.
Get wrecked. Okay, I guess we'll take the red one here. And we'll put it here. Pearl coffer. That's by the relic first. Actually, yeah, we might only be able to buy one. Buy the pearl. Red or green? I guess luck has nothing to do with your actual drops. It just says match treasures of this color to boost luck, increasing the chance to evade and multicast, and doing critical hits with weapons, cards, and conjurations. So I guess we shouldn't really worry too much about luck then, because we're not really going to take the crit route this time, I don't think. Well, I mean, I guess we could. It would... Crit goes well with weak, but we don't really have anything right now. So I guess I'm just gonna go red. Okay. And here's the exit that we shan't take at this time. Oh, there's a little diceling hiding there on the chair. I almost missed him. Come here, little buddy. Music just glitched out there for a second. Yeah, this is pretty strong. Pretty strong.
Let fate determine your batter. The higher the roll, the harder the clash. The die has spoken. Enjoy the fight. She endures. Ah, how drab.
The only other time I've seen that room, I rolled a 6, and I think I just instantly got the chest. I don't think I actually had to fight. Every second, weapon attacks gain 1% of increased critical chance. Resets upon critical weapon hits. Defeating a foe rewards a stack of 5% increased weapon damage. Stacks reset upon taking damage. That's pretty sick. I don't think I've seen that one before. Both of these are pretty good. But being the greedy guy that I am, I think I'm going to take the notched belt. Because I'm going to be like, I'm not going to take any damage. I'll be doing tons of damage with all these stacks. It doesn't say it actually has a limit to how high it can stack, which is interesting. So, like, if I just don't take damage for a long time, could I be doing, like, 500% increased weapon damage? Is that a thing? Is there no cap? That's pretty sick, if so. Should I... I should have put this second ruby either here or here. I still can put this right here. Instead of here. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually. I messed up. I should have put that second pearl all the way at the edge, one of these two spots. That's fine though. This is fine. Every 100 coins spent heals for 15. Weapon hits deal 10 extra damage. Let's take the weapon hits. And then we can just do this. Easy. All right. Go back to the corrupted treasure to get closer to the rest of the rooms. I do have 2 revives as well. And I use both of them whenever I beat the final boss earlier.
Ah, more traps. Perfect.
Take another amber here, I guess.
Eyes on the board. Done already.
Defeating a weakened foe conjures additional energy shards. Ooh, that goes good with our build. Charged weapon hits inflict poison. And I think I'm going to take the rusty tiara here. And we'll put it here. 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe. Tide of Time. Now we're good on that one. I think we're just going to stay with our... We got pretty lucky. Our first card ability was dealing with weak, which is what we were planning on doing anyway. Because we came in with the weak enhancements. So we're probably just going to ride out this card ability the entire build. Or the entire run. It's pretty sick. It's pretty good. Pretty good ability. Oh, we have 2 coins. I'm like, can I afford anything in the shop before we head out? No. No, you can't. Not with 2 coins, no. Time for boss number 1.
Easy come, easy go.
I frankly had it up to here with your defiance. You will learn to respect our authority right now.
Respect my authority.
Here we go.
Let's change things up.
Flawless!
Mine.
My first flawless on that fight. And I forgot to throw my...
Flawless victory.
Forgot to throw my die for an extra 5% bonus damage. Perfect card attacks inflict weak. So that's kind of pointless for us to get because our card attack already inflicts weak. And I don't think that it stacks or does more weak or does weak harder. I mean, I don't know, but it seems like it wouldn't. So, yeah. We'll probably just skip that one. Your health is going down a lot faster than it did the first time I watched you battle them. Yeah, I'm a lot more powerful. I mean, we've got the global unlocks. We've got more, yeah. We're just all around more powerful. And better at the game. So, yeah, it makes it a lot easier. The first weapon hit on a foe has a 10% chance to deal 100 damage. That one's pretty good. I usually get that one, so we'll take that. And where am I going to put it? Could put it over here in the corner. I mean, I know I have this, but I like to at least get the north, south, east, and west with relics in it first. That way the middle doesn't get so jumbled up in the very beginning. So, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. It's really nice, actually, not having anything in the very middle. I mean, you got wide open pretty much here. Oh, and we also have the concave lens, Liz. So we were doing 40% increased damage as well, just from that. It's very nice. We got a new dye skin. Puts the ice in dice.
That's better.
I'll drink that health potion even though I don't need it. My first flawless boss fight. Man, so good at the video games.
You'll find no help here. Still.
Help? Who said I needed help? Each consecutive card attack within 10 seconds increases the damage of the next by 10. I have used that one before, but... Completing an encounter increases max health by 1. That's probably a better one to get right now. Get this one nice and early. That way you maximize your return. So, where do we want this? I guess we have to put it here, huh? I mean, I could put it in the middle. Wonder what would happen if I put this one in the middle and then I put another red one there to connect the 4. Would it actually... Would it actually take out all 4? I guess we're gonna find out. On the next red. It probably will. Otherwise, like, how would it decide which 3 I want, you know?
Show your hand. Do this all day.
Friday and Monday. Oh, so all those family days are still a thing, huh? But that's good. 4-day weekend. Increases all damage dealt to shielded foes by 40%. I've had that one before. It's pretty good. Losing health inflicts nearby foes with time stop. Let's go Nail of Jor. Jar. The event is the 3rd and the 4th. Really? They're not running it on Saturday? It's just Thursday and Friday? That's freaking dumb. All right, here we... Oh, yeah. Looks like it is going to do all 4. Hell yeah. For 125%. Huh. Interesting. It was on 50%, right? Yeah. So wait, that's actually... Wait, 3, 6, 7.5? Wait. That's actually better. Percentage-wise, it's actually better to connect 4 instead of 3 because you get like you get bonus. It's a lot of damage from weapons. Yeah. Sure is. So do you know where that event is, Liz? Like which hangar it's in? You bastard. There was a flyer that I read earlier. Okay. So conjurations are... We're not doing any conjurations right now. We've got no summons, poison, burn, or lightning. So... yeah, I guess we'll just keep riding the red until we actually get a conjuration. And let's put it here. Stepped in the dang puddle. Dipped my little pinky toe in it.
Finders keepers.
What have we here? Oh, 10 health for a magical die? I think I will partake. I'm at full health. And I guess we want Yeller. Do we have anything with crit yet? Nope. Just mostly straight damage. Okay. Then yeah, let's take Yeller. And we'll die this or this. Oh, you can only do that once? Just dye everything in my inventory? That'd be sick. Oh, close one.
the game. Rewards on every roll.
Sixer hat. A boat for the exciting adventures ahead. A boat hat. Hey, I see you under there, Diceling.
Your fate's in the road.
Low rolls, low rolls. Come on. Yes. Sweet. Low roll, low roll. Come on, another one. Oh! Dude. Keep it going. Another one, another one. No sixes, no sixes, no sixes. Three? Okay, we'll take a three.
Can't have enough of you.
Low roll. Two. Aw. Blank. One. Damn.
Leave no reward behind, Queen.
Easy. The hell is this thing? I've never seen that before. Damn it. Ooh, magical die. I guess we're going yellow here for the trifecta. Man, why am I all sniffly and sneezy all of a sudden?
Oi, oi, oi!
Trời ơi. Trời ơi.
What show is that from, Liz? Is that Pink Fong? Pink Fong?
Trời ơi.
So dumb. Losing health retaliates 55 weapon damage to nearby foes. I usually end up getting this one and replacing it later. But if I'm going to take any of these three, I guess it's going to be that one. And we'll put it here. getting a little crowded. A little bit. Give me the die. Give me the red. And we'll put it here. Or should I put it in the middle? If we're gonna have to have a die to get the trifecta, I guess I should put it in the middle regardless. Yeah, I'm taking coins here.
Traps.
Which is this? Tempest of Ice? Nah. Nah, we're good. There's the exit. And yeah, perfect. We ended up at the exit at the very last room. Wait, we have 100 coins. Can that buy me anything in the store? Like the max health? Oh yeah.
Let's make this one count.
I'll take that. Time for the second boss. Can we go back to back flawless?
Good work, Alexandra.
Thank you? With what, exactly?
Showing that mare is not unbeatable.
Yes. That was...
I will eat you. Now.
You do realize I've beaten you multiple times before too, right? Ah! Man, we're doing hella damage. Oh, God.
This wasn't how I imagined.
Oh, I almost messed it up right there. But yeah, back-to-back flawless. Let's go.
Flawless victory.
Oh, I thought... I was trying to time it in my head to like, okay, he's about done with his roll. I'm going to zoom out, turn around, and do a charge shot. And I guess I did it a little bit too early. Because that was really close to taking a hit. Thank you, Liz. We are playing out of our mind right now. I'm not a big fan of that legendary. Energy is replenished passively over time is a good one for ranged. Because the part that sucks about energy is you have to go and collect it. And it drops where the dead enemy is. So if you're just standing there shooting a dude and you kill him, he drops the energy. You have to go pick it up. And it does disappear fairly quickly. So having this energy replenished passively over time is pretty good. And then once again, we have the one crop sugar spoon. Perfect card attacks inflict weak. Well, our card attack already inflicts weak, so that's kind of pointless. So I guess we will go with the green cow tea. And I guess just put it anywhere. Because it's getting crowded. We're going to have to use dye to get this thing... Dye or replacements to get this thing to 3 yellows. Probably just should have taken coins, to be honest, but whatever. We can always replace it. Lurker Fortune. A very creative outfit. And I'll take this health, even though I don't need it. Tasty. All right, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. So stay tuned, Liz. BRB. Got the AC on full blast in here. Still sweating. This is a sweaty, button mashy kind of game. I also have my GPU fans on full blast, so it's also not helping. Yeah, I gotta sneeze again? Or not. Jeez. All right, on to level 3. Interestingly enough, level 3 does not have a boss at the end of it. It has 2 mini bosses within it, which is interesting. The first time I got to the end of level 3, I was like, okay, here we go with the boss. And then I just walked into the treasure room. I was like, oh, okay. But there is, you have to fight this dude and you have to fight him inside of his 2 machines before you can even leave. So in the previous 2 levels, you can exit whenever you want. But in this one, you cannot exit until you beat his 2 machines. So I guess that's the trade-off.
Got meh.
Killing that sniper before he even gets his shot off. Man. An encounter start weapon damage is increased by 50% for 10 seconds. Is that already on top of my all damage dealt to higher servants? Oh wait, no, that's not it. Where is it? Defeating a foe rewards a stack of 5% increased weapon damage. Stacks reset upon taking damage. Is it on top of that? Cause damn. Let me get some of that. I wish it told me like what my streak was. Oh, is that it? Oh, 37? Is that it? I say that right as I look at the bottom left. 37. That is it. So that can't be the percentage increase. I've defeated 37 foes without taking damage. Is that what it's saying? So that's what? 185? Yeah, 185% weapon damage increase. Dude, we're doing hella weapon damage right now. mean, look at it. Would you just look at it? Yeah, that has to be number of enemies, not percentage. I guess we're taking yellow here. And let's dye this or this. Which one would I swap out? I guess I could do the middle too, actually. Yeah. Make that a tricolor middle. Roller of Stars brings forth an ancient. Yeah, we've had that one before. That's a pretty good one, but doesn't really work with my weak build. Streak continues. 49 enemies killed without taking damage. I think that just said deal 200 damage with one hit from any source. So that's pretty sick. I guess we're going red here. (225% weapon damage increase on top of the other bonuses. I don't even know what our... We've got to be doing like close to 500, if not more, percent increased weapon damage right now. And with the weak, it's even more. I mean, I'm taking these dudes out with a charge up weak attack and then just 3 regular light attacks. Now these guys are not... I mean, they're regular mob enemies, but they're not, Oh god, no, my streak! Oh, how did I not get hit? Holy crap. I mean, that dude's like a freaking mini-boss, practically. Just melted. I cannot believe I didn't get hit there. That was so close. Multiple times. Whew.
Flawless victory.
66 enemies killed without taking damage. So here's one of the... This is the dude that we got to beat twice in 2 different machines. I mean, look at this damage. No! I forgot about his 3-hit combo attack. No. Dang it.
Oh no.
I mean, I did my card attack, my charge attack, and then like a 3-hit weak attack combo, and it was like 30% of his health was just gone. Just from that, I was like, holy shit. Ooh, weapon hits on a weakened foe have a 10% chance to replenish health by 1. Yes, yes, we want that. That is a very good one for us. And it's a legendary. And we will put it... there? So we're going to need a die regardless. Or a swap out. Might as well put it there. Rip. Rip my bonus damage. Man. We're going to have to build it back up. Although it's going to be a lot harder to build back up at this point in the game. The enemies from here on out ain't no joke.
Come one, come all. Win on every toss.
All right, low numbers, low numbers.
Ready to move.
1.
Roll that die.
4. I don't need health. 1. I'll take max health.
If only this was permanent.
1.
Roll by again anytime.
Boo. See, now I gotta do 5 hits on these guys instead of 3. I think I'm taking coins here. Give me the cash.
I love gold.
Ooh, that was close. I want my streak back. I want my family back. I want my streak back. $20 health for a relic coffer? This is probably gonna... I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm obviously gonna do it. Probably just gonna be shitty relics. Watch. Oh! Perfect card attacks inflict time stop? But... is that like... wait, so if my card attack blows up and affects everybody in the room, will everybody in the room get time stopped? That's pretty sick. If so. I take back what I said. I take back what I said. That's not a... it's not a crappy one. Can't believe the legendary rolled off of that, but it was 20 health. I mean, it's a good chunk of health. Why didn't they get time stopped? He didn't get time stopped. What the hell? It's not freaking working. Okay, this is some bullshit. I don't know why that's not working. Perfect card attacks inflict time stop. I'm doing a perfect card attack every time I do a card attack. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Which die do we want? Just put some red in the middle. I don't know if my perfect card attack has to like hit an enemy before it explodes. If that's the case, that's freaking stupid. Damn it. I got way too greedy there. Crit bonus damage. Hundreds of slow revolving storm clouds. Oh no. Wait, how does that even... What conjures a slow revolving storm cloud? Is there just always a slow revolving storm cloud around me now? Is that what that's saying? I don't have to actually trigger it? Increases the critical damage of weapon attacks by 25%. I guess it's not even like... Is there even a point in going crit now? I mean... We've gone this far and not gotten any crit. Yeah, I guess I could take it. Because why not? I don't want the other two.
Good morning! Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Good night, Liz. Inflicting weak on foes increases the damage of the next dice throw. No, we don't really care about that. I guess I'll take it. Because why not? Board is full.
What's your step, Fortune?
Hard attacks cause the next weapon hit to be critical. Losing health inflicts nearby foes with time stop. Letting time stop expire from a foe inflicts burn. Well, I would take this one if anything, but is there anything I actually want to replace? Not that. Losing health retaliates to nearby foes. I could swap that out. Yeah, let's do that. Holy.
Gold.
We're going green here, I guess. Build up that crit. Here we go. 3% crit chance increase.
before Mageddon had constructed the old game arenas. After what happened to Nat, he had gone into hiding. I gave him a choice: to help me or pay for what he had done. A lesser servant of Mare.
Get wrecked.
There's
Sheesh.
ancient magic in these.
That thing's supposed to be a mini boss, in case you didn't know. Where should I put this? Oh wait, this is amber. Oh shit, I thought it was dye for a second. No, 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 no. We don't want to put the amber down there. We don't want to replace anything. Not with amber. Yeah, we'll take coins here. Sheesh, that was almost a mess up. Definitely don't want to replace a pearl with a relic. Damn it. Every time I get hit, I'm like, well, there goes my weapon damage boost. We gotta start over. I guess let's take purple here since we can get the trifecta. Wait, are we? No, we're not doing conjurations, right? Summons, poison, burn, and lightning? No, we're not doing any of those. I don't think we're doing summons. No, we're not doing summons. So forget the freaking purple. Let's just go green. And we'll put it... Is that the only corrupted we have? I think so. Put it right there.
Healing, check. Relics, check.
$162. No, we can't get everything. Commons, really? 3 commons at this juncture. Red dye. And oh, we have exactly 80 left. We can get the max health too. Bonus. Are we done with this map? No, not quite. I guess let's go back to the entrance. And there's the exit. Should have known, looking at the map, that that was going to be the exit. So the other mini-boss has to be this direction.
Luck will only bring you this far.
Damn it. Not bad, not bad.
You couldn't hide then, and you can't now.
Weapon attacks have a 10% chance to spawn a swarm of seeking wisps. Every second weapon attack gain 1% of increased critical chance. Resets upon critical weapon hits. That's also a pretty good one. I think we got to take the legendary, though. So what are we going to swap out? Could take this one out in the middle. The Nail of Joar increases all damage dealt to shielded foes by 40%. Let's get rid of that. So now we have a conjuration. Worked out perfectly, and we just got the 3 in a row purples for the bonus to conjurations. Right as soon as we got a conjuration. Doesn't get any better than that. All right, how many coins do I have? 4. Okay, yeah, we definitely can't afford the heal. Let's get out of here. Okay. There's this goon again.
You, a dice wielder bested mare? The knight is the most complicated piece on the board. Unpredictable and deadly. Single-handedly defeating a knight, you'd have to be a
A queen?
Yes, but you're no queen, no matter how much you imitate her mask and manners.
I imitate no one. I am more than she ever was.
Spoken like a true agent of chaos. Bah!
Ancient pawn blade cut. So sharp it should be considered a weapon. Here we are.
Domain. How many of
There you are, hiding diceling.
Your move, queen.
Son of a bitch. All right, I'm just getting really careless now. Shit, that was bad. Gotta remember, they blow up, Deej. Every single enemy blows up after you kill it.
Good work, Fortune.
Pretty sloppy there. Coinage. This common one would be good for our build early on, but I feel like this late, we should probably not take it. We're pretty solidified for the rest of the run.
Coins.
10 health for a magical die. Not at this juncture. Maybe we'll come back to that, but 10 health when I'm taking 40% bonus damage. 10 health is very valuable to me right now. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I was right about the whole stoppage of time thing. It's not, the shockwave doesn't count. The giant disc thing has to pass through an enemy for it to proc. So it's almost useless. It'll come in handy for boss fights, but I don't know, other than that. What do we want here? Red for the trifecta? So we're doing 325% bonus weapon damage. That's just a flat bonus too. That doesn't count our other bonuses. So minimum that much.
Random rules. Success on every die.
Oh, wrong button.
Roll and go.
1.
The lower your rolls, the more you win.
Yes, I know. 1. 1. Well, at least we got the last thing. Jeez.
Roll by later, you two.
That was a stupid dash. Got 1 green, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 purple. I guess let's go green.
Oi, dice wielder.
How many of you are there?
Yeah, let's take the die first. Hey, green, nice. Relic offers 94. Every second, weapon attacks gain 1% of increased critical chance. Resets upon critical weapon hits. We could take that. What do we want to replace it with, though? Completing an encounter increases max health by 1. We could get rid of that now. We're almost to the final boss. Yeah, let's get rid of that.
I won the black die in a card game with a stranger. I felt lucky for the first time since Natalia's accident. Of course, none of it happened by chance.
Dang it. Why do I keep hitting B when I want to hit A? Those dudes that go underground and zoom toward you are so hard to see sometimes. Dude, how long do those freaking things extend? That's what she said. We go red here for the trifecta. 375% weapon damage. Pretty sure that's the highest I've ever had that stat. And here's the exit that we don't want to go up just yet. Still got some rooms to clear back here. got 1 green, 1 yellow, 1 pink. Let's go purple. I keep saying pink. It looks pink to me, but it's apparently purple. Oh, that's the entrance. Oh, okay. Well, we've covered all the rooms. Okay. I guess let's get the heal. Well, actually, should I get the max health or should I get the 30%? The 30% will give me more health, right? And we're not really concerned with increasing our max health at this point right before the end of the boss, or the end boss, right? So I should probably take the 30%. Yeah, definitely. That'll bring me back to full health. If I could buy both of them, I would, but I can't, so. 155 full health going into the final boss. Let's see how this goes.
Back again, even after you beat me, of course. Who would you even be back in random? Who would you even be without me?
Yes, Fortune. The evil cloud does indeed talk too much.
Damn it. About to use the revive here.
Death save.
There it is. 1 revive. Holy hell. Let's go. There it is. There's the stream proof that I beat him off stream earlier. And I only used one revive that time. Off stream, I used both.
That freed us from Mare's draining grasp. It took me a while to realize. In her final moment, you reassembled. That was her way of watching over us. Through you, a part of her will always be with me. And thanks to you, we can end this. That was for taking the Visionary's memories.
10 HP from using that second revive, by the way. So there you have it. I wasn't lying. So I guess I'll show you guys the ending and then call it a stream.
Again, Mare doesn't deserve peace.
Yeah, no. I do like this die, though. That's cool.
Breathtaking, magnificent.
Saviors!
Let me see how this works.
Hey, listen. What weapon will always bring a smile to your face? The hammer! Oh, God.
First the pawn speaks, and now it does jokes. This place.
Sorry, couldn't help myself. Do feel free to borrow the hammer, though. Store your sword in me, meanwhile.
Take a weapon out, stick one in. Sounds painful.
Oh, I appreciate the concern, Dice Wielder. But no worries. As a pawn, I've grown quite accustomed to pain. Ah, that's all the weapons for now. Feeling loose and smooth. Really helps me become whole again. But...
there's more.
yes! You see, before Formageddon created all them pawns in my image, he ripped out my burning heart.
Makes sense. What good is a minion with a heart?
Right? Well, I've been on a thin, dark fuel diet ever since, and I'm slowly running out. Without that, I'll go silent.
Silent? As in, no more bad jokes? I was joking. We'll find that heart rack. We'll make you whole again.
Huh. I wonder what that does. Maybe he gives you, like, an ultimate weapon or something. Wow, finally a melee weapon that doesn't strike before you do the charge? Pretty cool. Slow and powerful. I like weapons like that in games usually. Increases the damage dealt with normal attacks. Charge attacks spawn a poison pool. Cool. Okay. So we beat the boss with this row of enhancements on the bow, and then this row of enhancements with the bow.
Ah, the memories. How we created these children from Ema's shed teeth. How I blessed randomness into their little bodies, and how Uma granted them the power of pips.
I remember me and Natalia meeting Uma. I was terrified, but Nat was brave as always. Then we received Fortune, the best day of our lives.
Decadent wig. More is more, and twice the bun means double the fun.
Here to count your blessings.
I'm sorry for what I did to you, Arma. To you, your sisters, and your children.
Yes, you are. The question is, are you ready for what comes next?
You tell me.
Oh, when you are ready, Alexandra. When you are ready.
Decadent fortune, the looks of a loaded die. That looks pretty cool.
Brought me some pip dust, have you?
Okay. Yeah. Let's, I guess I'll just go to the little end area. So if anybody, by some miracle, somebody checks out the VOD, you can see the ending. So we go over here and trigger it. This isn't the quote-unquote good ending, though.
Alexandra
You have to do some other things.
greedily, like she had never tasted air before, which was strange, since none of this was new to her. She was simply back in her old castle in Random. Then again, was she truly the same Alexandra as when she had left?
Yeah, there's some other stuff you have to do in order to get like the good ending or something, but
Oh, it's you again.
Yeah.
Looking for more bribes, I assume. There will be no such thing, and you should be ashamed of yourselves, both of you.
Well, well, we meet again, Dice Wielder.
Manny, how's that pension coming along?
Oh, pension schmention. Not many of us mannies are in it for the money, you know. It's the passion of trading. Besides, bit tiresome, that twisting and flipping of the rooms, wares appearing and disappearing, the lack of customers.
I thought you enjoyed Monopoly.
Oh, you know what? Next time we meet out here in Random, I'll teach you how to play bingo, and that's a promise.
Ah, the dice wielder who beat Mare the Night. What's next, if I may ask?
What do you say, Fortune? Explore what's left of my kingdom of Random? Or should we decide by a roll?
Know that you are always welcome to my home in Serendipity.
Never heard of it.
Of course not. You've only seen one side of the coin so far. Serendipity is the perfect place for cheering oneself up. I promise, everyone is happy in serendipity.
All hail Alexandra!
I'm actually on my way to destroy the Black Die. Right now.
Of course. And when that is done, no other being will ever possess a source of darkness strong enough to challenge you.
That's not...
All hail Alexandra!
So I assume if you do whatever it is you have to do, these conversations will be a bit different.
The Black Die was destroyed.
I assume you just have to like do the
revenge she had pursued
harder
with
versions.
Unwavering determination. Yet, amid the triumph, a small doubt lingered. Were things truly resolved? She felt changed, but also quite the same. Many souls remained trapped in Mare's dark realms. Perhaps a more could have been saved. But enough about that. Vengeance fulfilled. Evil vanquished. The saga concluded. Or is it?
And there you have it. So yeah, that'll do. New game poll going on in the Discord right now. If you would like to vote, be sure to get in the Discord and do that. If you're not in the Discord and you would like to be, type !Discord in the chat and follow that link. And whatever wins the Discord poll that's going on right now, we will play tomorrow. So that's it. Good night and good luck.